I'm a little bit late with today's first look, but I am here. And I'm here to see Molly getting nervous about Georgia Steele coming on to Tom after last night's heart rate challenge. Surprise, surprise. I think Georgia Steele just wants every single guy in the villa. We know she was already pally with Tom. She doesn't hide. I think she's just a stirrer, and she's never satisfied with just the guy she's with. It would seem that way anyway.
Hey, when it comes to Tom and Georgia, I don't know. You know, you can just see it.
There's been a few occasions where I've looked and I've thought, should you be doing that if you...
Yeah. But the thing is, I honestly don't think that you have anything to worry around.
No, but I do think I'm just going to speak to him.
Of course, all these doubts in Molly's mind are going to probably eventually steer her back to Callum. What a surprise. I think there's rather a contrived narrative going on here by the producers to kind of work these two back together so that the public can have perhaps the happy ending they want, which is Callum and Molly reunited for the final of Love Island All-Stars. I mean, maybe. To be honest with you guys, I think the way it's going, it is getting so orchestrated, I would not be at all surprised. The whole thing is incredibly orchestrated. It's more noticeable, I find, in All-Stars, seeing how orchestrated things are, than perhaps in a normal season of Love Island. And we see Georgia Harrison and Anton being accused of being the most game-playing couple. Josh seems to be getting quite cross about this, but let's not forget, it was Josh who, when Joanna came in, said to Joanna that he wasn't closed off with Sophie, after Sophie had already told him she was closed off with him. So I'm not really sure why he's getting all kind of het up about it. Calm down, Josh. They're only joshing. Oh dear. It's not funny.
And I've been hearing that you've made a few comments about me behind my back, Josh, and I'm not
really
having
said
it.
them about you.
About me and my couple.
I'll tell you.
And I'm sure I'm not the only couple that you've been trying to, like, put a negative spin on either.
Go on, then, who? Go on. Say it with your chest. Exactly. Because he ain't been putting no negative spin on anybody.
Anyway, either way, whatever, I think Georgia Harrison has just played it safe. She's played it safe with Anton. She hasn't had really many big romances in this season. And a lot of people have said, well, maybe that's because of her dreadful experience with Stephen Bear. I've covered that as well. And yeah, it probably is. But let's be honest, this has been used as a vehicle to get her back out into the spotlight, and that's what these people do. And I do mean that, because today it was announced by OK Magazine that the cast for the next series of Celebrity X on the Beach has come out, and lo and behold, Joe is in the photograph. Yes, the same Joe who was just kicked off Love Island All-Stars. So it's like these guys are not really reality stars, they're just actors who pretend to be reality stars doing the rounds in all these various shows. So, you know, it's getting like that, and I think the trouble is the more we get of these shows, the more see-through they become, and the less likely we are to probably watch them, because we don't really believe that anything remotely real is actually happening. But maybe you never did in the first place. I'm sure we're all past it now, guys. Let's be honest about that. Now, Callum, last night, somehow I missed this. The fall! He fell over and then started magically doing press-ups. How did I miss this moment of TV magic? I must have been up in the clouds somewhere. But it's a great fall and a great recovery. I think everyone should do that now. Any man who falls, just pretend you're on the floor doing press-ups, because that's what us men are always doing. Always doing press-ups, always working out, so we can finally prove we're the men we really are. So well done, Callum. That was just great.